Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Nisarius. Let's go ahead and get this video started. So it's been a while, about a week in fact. If you didn't know, it was a bit of a blizzard in the United States. It's kind of still happening, I think, but the worst of it, at least for me, is over. But basically, I didn't have running water for over a week. And I have really long hair. It really bothers me when my hair is dirty. You know, it like itches and stuff, and I can't focus. I get really irritable. But I didn't want to make videos or record when, I was in such a bad state of mind, right? But as you can tell, I'm freshly showered, and we're getting back to making videos and back to streaming tonight. Tonight will be my first time back streaming. Very excited to get back into it. But I figured for my first video back, I wanted to make a bit of a positive topic and talk about what I've been doing the past week, which has basically just been playing Path of Exile. I've been playing a little bit of, Elite Dangerous as well, but mostly Path of Exile. Now, if you remember, 3 or 4 months ago, I made a video about the previous league in Path of Exile 3.19, Sentinel League, and that I just wasn't really enjoying the game at the time. I didn't like the way the game was going, and I just had a lot of issues with the game at the time. But actually, 3.20 has addressed a lot of those issues for me. The big one being the arch nemesis enemies. They've been toned down a lot. You can still occasionally hit some pretty nasty ones, but it's much rarer, and loot feels much better. That was also my other big issue with the last league. Loot felt terrible. Man, loot feels pretty good this league. Now, that said, I have been pretty lucky. My very first Eater of Worlds kill, I got an Ashes of the Star to drop. This was some really easy early currency for me, and I just started leveling a Righteous Fire character off of that money for the first time. And I gotta say, pretty excited to play Righteous Fire for the first time. It's always been a build I've been interested in, but just never got around to. And I'm enjoying it so far. I'm still leveling an axe right now. I'm going pretty slow because, it is my first time playing Righteous Fire. But it's nice. It is definitely a different play style than I'm used to. You just kind of turn on Righteous Fire and go. But I gotta say, I'm really enjoying it. I like the play style a lot. It's nice and relaxing. I can easily watch something on the other monitor, pay attention to something else. I don't have to pay that much attention to the game itself because you're really bulky and you just do tons of damage as you walk through the map. It's great. If you never played Righteous Fire character, I highly recommend it. It's really a ton of fun. Yeah, it's really all I want to talk about. I'm just glad to be back, man. Just glad to be back recording videos again. Glad to be back playing some Path of Exile. I really did miss Path of Exile the past few months. See, Path of Exile is a hard one for me, or I guess a weird one for me. I want to play Path of Exile, but it's such a time-consuming. It's a game that wants so much of your time, right? Path of Exile wants a lot of your time, especially if you want to, do like all the in-game content. Especially if you want to go even further, you want to do like Ubers. It's a game that wants a lot of your time, and it's a complicated game. Now, as you do know, I played quite a few other games, and it's really hard for me to dedicate that much time to Path of Exile. That's why I don't make my own builds. I actually did try making my own build this league, and after investing about a divine's worth of currency into it, I couldn't get it to clear white maps consistently, so I threw that build in the bin, and we're just gonna pretend that one doesn't exist. I thought it was a good idea. It was fun to play. It's a really fast build. It was fun. It just sucked. It just sucked really bad. So I yoinked a Righteous Fire build off the internet, and now I'm leveling that. But yeah, okay. I've rambled on way much longer than I intended, but yes, I am back. I'll be streaming tonight. I'm planning to play maybe a little bit of Path of Exile, but mostly Elite Dangerous tonight. I'll be streaming some Elite Dangerous tonight. So if you're really interested in that, come hang out. And yeah, till then, as always, thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.